Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Poptart Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Indiana's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
That offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback adapted. Trying to escape and get it himself. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Bearcats have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He uncorks one deep. He's got it along the sideline. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Indiana! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Moving away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Red pass, it's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try the right side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Hoosiers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker is Bond. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Martin. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Surging forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And as they come to the line of scrimmage, they're passing on the field goal, but look, worst case scenario, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing, and I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
It'll be 3rd and long. Jones to throw. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, it's not open. Take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. And this is a big key for us to win this game.
Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bearcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now on the counter. Makes a man miss. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Becker. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We are locked up to start the 2nd half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way, so for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the 2nd half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on 4th down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this 2nd half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Found the spot in the defense. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Bearcats look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Got his man. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Motion from the wideout. Pushes toward the goal line. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on third. Touchdown, Bearcats! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. From the gun, the ground game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air, it's Mendoza. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
To the air on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it on the move. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Handoff from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bearcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll pull it down and run.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The give is to Williams. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates...
Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, once you get in the second half, tie football game, you cannot waste these opportunities. You got to put points on the board. You got to take care of the football when you start to get the red zone.
Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. That's caught. It's ball. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. The RPO fire complete to the left. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Higgins. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Big celebration, understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
Take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
Jones wants to throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Release to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's taking a deep shot. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.